Hey, how's it going? It is time for another movie marathon. It has been way too long.
It has been.
Let's frickin' do it. How's it going, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video.
DS Gaming 7 here.
And I'm here with the DS Gaming 7. And together, we are going to do a movie marathon. And what's special about this video is I've never done a movie marathon with anybody else other than my sister, her husband, and Jess.
No.
And today...
her name is Sleeper.
What?
Sleeper.
Oh, Sleeper, Jess the Sleeper, yeah. But anyways, me and my son are going to do a movie marathon. And it's something that's going to go on this whole weekend. It is Friday today. And thankfully, I do not have a show this weekend. I'm actually free this weekend. So we are going to use this time to our advantage. Jess's kids are gone with their dad. Jess has got some things to do this weekend. So it's just me and my boy Dallas. And we have this whole weekend to ourselves. So we decided, let's do a movie marathon. And what's a movie marathon that would just basically last all weekend?
Yeah, got my pajamas.
And we thought about the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Baby Yoshi.
The heck was that?
Come here. We also got
We thought about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that I think that would take way too long. It was like 17 movies.
And we have T.D. Fletcher 2018.
Oh, hey, Fletcher. He's going to join us too.
Yep.
So he decided to do the marathon upstairs instead of downstairs. So, yes, it is an upstairs marathon. He's got one of my pops in his hand.
Funny. Nail about Hinkley, right?
Oh, yeah.
When I went to Hinkley at the arcade, I won 10,000 tickets. And I got myself a little drone and some things. And I got my dad 2,000 tickets. I got this
2,000 tickets that Funko Pop cost.
75% to an exact point of what he has. I got him.
Is this ASMR? I have 4 Star Wars Pops,
Yeah,
and he
I
got me 3 of them.
Dead you are.
There you are. So if you haven't been able to tell so far, we are doing Star Wars, all 9 Star Wars films.
I haven't seen Rogue One yet.
And yeah, you haven't. So you're going to get to see it now.
I went to the theaters and I got sick.
So we have all weekend to do it. We have tonight. We have all day tomorrow. We even have Sunday if we need it.
We most likely get it done tomorrow.
Hopefully we'll get it done tomorrow. We're going to try to get as many done as we can tonight. And then we're going to wake up tomorrow and just continue on and see how far we get before we fall asleep tomorrow night.
There's no need to add Jess. She won't be.
No. Well, I don't even think she'll be here tomorrow anyway. But anyway, so all 9 Star Wars films. Technically, in the franchise, there's actually 10 movies if you count the animated film, The Clone Wars, which I don't have. For those of you who may not know, The Clone Wars is actually part of the franchise, even though it's an animated film. And it's set between the events of episode 2 and 3. But you look good with braces. But we don't have it, so whatever. We're going to do all 9 live-action Star Wars films, and we are going to do them in chronological order. So we're going to do them in order of how they go. So that means we're going to start with episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and then from there we're going to go to Rogue One, and then we're going to get to episode 4, episode 5, episode 6.
Here we have.
That is the 1 through 6
I got
box
you this.
set.
I got you.
He bought me that for my 30th birthday party.
If you ever get the complete box set when they're all done,
My 30th birthday party? He got me for my 30th birthday. Apparently he got it for just my party, I guess.
Yep.
But anyways, and then after episode 5 and then episode 6, and then we're going to get into episode 7, The Force Awakens, and then we're going to end with the brand new one, The Last Jedi, episode 8. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I love Star Wars. My son loves Star Wars. It'll be kind of cool to watch all 9 of these in chronological order. So,
Wait,
yeah.
that would be like 18 hours.
It's going to take a long time, yeah, because these movies are like 2 hours apiece, if not longer. So I don't know exactly how this marathon's going to go. We'll just kind of go one movie at a time. You know, I don't have anything real planned out for this video, what we're going to do. You know, I normally do like facts and all different things like that. But, I don't know what. We'll just kind of wing it, see how it goes.
You gotta do something. This is my first time.
Yeah, we'll have fun with it. So, anyways, let's get this marathon started. The intro's already been an hour long, so
5 hours.
let's do it. And of course, we're gonna start with
Number 1, Phantom Menace.
the Phantom Menace, which I really like. A lot of people don't like the prequel trilogy.
I only like Darth Maul.
Darth Maul kicks
And
ass.
Yoshi.
I wish he would add more.
Yoshi.
Wish we could have seen more of him, like in other movies. But
My friend Otto is like really, really big into Star Wars.
yeah,
And supposedly Darth Maul or something like didn't actually die.
probably not.
Like he always like he
He's
was
a
back.
badass. But I really like the prequel trilogy. A lot of people don't like them. To be honest with you, number 3, Revenge
Is
of the
my favorite.
Sith, is by far my favorite Star Wars movies.
Same.
Out of the Star Wars movies. But anyways, let's get going with episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, funny story. We suck.
Now that's what I like because I made it.
We put in part 1 and got about halfway through.
I finished it.
And then, and then my buddy Jake came over. As cool as he is, he brought me over a birthday gift. We sat and bullshitted with Jake for a little bit, turned the movie off. So we did lose a little bit of time there, but not a big deal. So the first night, we don't even finish one movie.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, and I had nothing else to
Well,
do. I couldn't just put number 2 in.
Anyways, it is Saturday morning now, and we're just gonna throw that behind us. It is early Saturday morning, and we're just gonna bash these out all day. We're gonna make it all day, possibly into Sunday, but we'll see how it goes. But we just finished part 1, The Phantom Menace. We put it in. I love The Phantom Menace. A lot of people hate it. I really like it. But anyways, we're done with part 1, so we're going to move on to part 2.
I only really like Jar Jar Binks and the end scene.
Yeah, the fight scene with Darth Maul is fucking epic. But anyways, it is time to move on to episode 2, Attack of the Clones. You ready? Let's get it going. All right, episode 2 is done. So we are about to finish the prequel trilogy. And that means that we're on to my all-time favorite Star Wars film in the entire franchise. Not? That's not the all-time best?
No, isn't it Rogue One? Or was that after 3?
Rogue One is after 3.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we are on to episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. A lot of people might hate me for this one. I'm telling you, it's my all-time favorite one. I'm the most entertained by this one. I love it. I think it's badass. The whole transition from Anakin to Darth Vader is just fucking badass.
What are you?
What
movies are you doing? Are you
Oh,
doing
Jess, hey, how you doing?
Hi. Are you doing the Ewoks and stuff too? Because you have that.
Hi, honey.
Thanks. Thanks so much. Because I had to be on the phone.
That's a good point, though. Technically, Ewoks are part of the Star Wars as well.
Are you doing the cartoon too?
I don't have the cartoon, Clone Wars.
I thought you did.
No, I don't have that one.
What's wrong with you?
But
You have 3
I would like to do
copies
the Ewoks movies, but it'll just take even longer.
You have 3 copies of all the Marvel movies, but you don't have the. Seriously? Who are you? You're a weird collector, dude.
I can't have everything.
That one you should have, and yeah, you pretty much have everything.
I'll be getting that very soon.
Times 3.
Anyways, all right, enough talk. Let's get into episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. You ready, buddy? You ready? All right, let's do it.
It's my favorite too.
Hell yeah. All right, we just finished episode 3. Oh my god, it's so good. The ending, I get goosebumps every time. How could people say they don't like this movie? It's amazing. the big battle between Yoda and Sidious, and the big battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan, and then Luke and Leia are born, and then they get separated. Luke ends up with his Uncle Owen in Tatooine, and then Princess Leia stays with her family, and then we see Darth Vader and Lord Sidious on the ship at the end, overlooking the Death Star, which leads into A New Hope. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. All right, well, anyway, yeah, it's time to move on to the next one. And no, oh, hi, Jess. And it's not A New Hope. Oh no, we're not quite at A New Hope yet. What are we at?
Rogue One.
That's right, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Because chronologically, it comes in between 3 and 4. So let's do it. Buddy, I didn't even realize that you're wearing a Star Wars shirt. That's awesome. Let me see it. Look at that. Show me. Did you do that on purpose?
No, I didn't even know that.
What are the odds that you would just randomly put a Star Wars shirt on? That's awesome. All right, just finished watching Rogue One. It's such a cool movie. I've said it before.
It's so sad though.
It is very sad. I just think it was such an important story to tell, just within the whole Star Wars universe. And I just love how it leads right into A New Hope. It's just badass. It just gives me chills. Well, buddy, we're almost at the halfway point. Once we reach halfway of the next movie, we'll be exactly halfway in this marathon.
Oh, we're staying up super late tonight.
Yes, we are. Well,
Trust me, I'm not like Jess.
now it's time to move on to the original trilogy. What started out all the Star Wars movies, episode 4, 5, and 6. And that takes us to episode 4, A New Hope. Let's do it. We just finished A New Hope, episode 4. That means we got 5 down. 5 long Star Wars movies. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing fine.
I'm hanging in there because I got my monster. What do you got?
No more of it, but I have some oranges.
Well, let's keep this thing a-going.
I think we can get 2 more in tonight.
I think we will. It's about, I don't know, it's late on a Saturday night. But we're going to keep it rolling with number 5, episode 5. The Empire Strikes Back. This is the one where we find out that Darth Vader is Luke's father. I am your father.
Chicken nugget.
Well, we just started part 5 just a little while ago, and I decided to stop the movie because we're about at the halfway point. Yeah, baby! So, since we're watching part 5, I figured for our halftime show, my son and I will reenact the infamous scene at the end where we learn that Darth Vader is the father of Luke Skywalker. The notorious scene. But we're going to show you what would have happened, what could have happened if it were different. You'll see what I mean. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
Tony murdered him.
No, Luke. I am your father.
No! That's impossible!
Yep. I am. I'm your dad. I mean, I wasn't there when you were born, and I didn't raise you or any of that shit, but I'm your dad.
Now that brings balance to the forts.
All right, there you go. Halftime show. Did you have a good time, buddy? McNugget. You know, I think your performance in that scene is definitely Oscar worthy. What do you think?
McNuggets, what I think.
You really like McNuggets.
I actually eat them.
Well, let's turn part 5 back on and continue. Wow. I just watched the scene where Princess Leia, like, basically makes out with Luke. It's just messed up. She's making out with her brother.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken nugget. So everybody knows that Revenge of the Sith is my all-time favorite Star Wars movie. What's yours? The world wants to know.
Huh?
All 697 of my subscribers want to know, what is your all-time favorite Star Wars movie?
Number 3.
What?
Number 3.
Revenge of the Sith?
Revenge of the Nugget.
Revenge of the Nugget. Oh my, I've never seen that one.
I have.
What's it about?
It's about where it's Darth barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
And he goes to Obi-Wan fry.
Yeah.
and they like get into this big argument.
Yeah.
About the democracy. And then they go to the Nugget planet where they like fight each other with their fry laser swords. And then they cut the Nugget's head off, and then they win. Yeah.
You have a thing for McDonald's.
McNugget, 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 McNugget. Goodbye.
Well, everybody, it is now Sunday morning. Yeah, it got pretty late last night, and Dallas and I decided to call it a night. We were both kind of dozing off. And we did, however, manage to complete Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. So, we were just about to go ahead and stick in Return of the Jedi, Episode 6. But you know what? We talked about it, and we decided, let's do this right. Let's watch every live-action Star Wars film. And I think when it's all said and done, the only live-action one we're going to be missing is that holiday special. We won't talk about that. But anyway, we're going to do this right. Chronologically, next in line are, bam, the Ewoks films.
You gotta get them on Blu-ray.
They don't have these on Blu-ray yet.
That sucks.
But Caravan of Courage, Battle for Endor, these fit right after Episode 5, before Episode 6. So we're going to go ahead and watch both of these just to make this the correct marathon. So, and yeah, I haven't watched these movies, you guys, for years. And I always remembered, I don't know if it's the first one or the second one, but there's this big, huge creature in one of these that scared the living shit out of me as a little kid. I don't know why, but it'll be interesting to see it now as an adult. But, all right, we're going to do this right. So that takes us to Caravan of Courage. You ready, buddy?
Do they have the same intro?
Honestly, I don't think so. But I guess we'll find out.
Chicken nugget.
Okay, so we just finished Caravan of Courage. And yes, that ended up being the one that I remember the most as a kid, with the giant Gorax that just scared the shit out of me.
It didn't scare me. The little spider did, though.
Yeah, there's a spider in there too that was kind of freaky, but yeah, it's so funny to see the giant now, because when I was a kid, oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. But to see it now is just so weird. But breakfast time? Yum. You got breakfast too over there? So that'll take us to the next Ewoks movie, the Battle for Endor. You know, and to be honest with you, I don't really remember this one. It was the first one that I remembered a lot about, but I don't really remember this one much. So let's watch it. It's funny, I didn't know Wilford Brimley was in Battle for Endor. That's awesome. Yeah, Wilford Brimley. He was the dude that was in Cocoon, right? I think so. And then didn't he do like the oatmeal commercials? All right, well, we just finished watching Ewoks Battle for Endor. And for those of you who might not have seen it, spoiler alert.
Wait, hang off for 5 seconds. Pause this.
I didn't know that in the second one, Cindel's brother Mace and her parents like all get killed. It's just messed up. That's just weird. I never knew that.
Yeah,
But
I
that
told you.
was-
Everybody dies.
It ended up being kind of cool. It ended up being actually a pretty cool movie. It started out kind of boring, and
Yeah, that's why I saw.
and then it got pretty good. So, well, you know what that means, buddy?
We're on the 6th.
That's right. Chronologically, now we've reached episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Definitely my favorite. In
Our
the
halftime
original
show was
trilogy.
just me being cringy.
It was full of cringe, that's for sure. Let's continue this marathon.
Do you even know what cringe means?
I do.
Oh, so you're in the nowadays. Okay, good. So you're.
All right, we just completed the original
Sega.
trilogy. Number 6 is done. Return of the Jedi. God, I just love the ending to that movie.
Oh, tell them what I'm doing right now.
Definitely my favorite in the original trilogy. How you feeling, buddy? We're down to the final 2, episode 7 and episode 8. We're doing
Yeah.
pretty good. We've watched 9 movies so far.
Look, if you look at the end, when they add Anakin at the end of the movie, he's like this.
I know he looks evil.
Yeah, he's so evil. He look like this.
All right, moving right along to episode 7, The Force Awakens. Whew. The Force Awakens is done. That means that we have watched 10 movies. Yeah, 10. Wow. We are down to one final movie. Oh my God. Can you believe this, Dallas, that we've made it through 10 movies? We're about to watch the last one,
I'm excited. I forgot how good this one really was.
The Last Jedi. We haven't seen this since it was in the theater. You ready to do this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, tell them what I'm making, what I've been making.
We've been building our house on Minecraft.
I'm not trying to brag, but it actually turned out better than I thought it would.
All right, everybody. This has been a long, exhausting marathon, but it's been amazing. Let's do it. Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Whew, all Star Wars films are done. God, The Last Jedi just kicks ass. I love it. I cannot wait to see Part 9. Oh my God. Whew. Friggin' awesome.
We're gonna have to do a marathon with number 9.
And then Solo.
Oh yeah, God.
All right, everybody. Well, that'll do it for this movie marathon. Let's see here. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Ewoks Adventures. Caravan of Courage. And Battle for Endor. Oop. I went too fast. Episode 4, A New Hope. Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And then Ewoks, Caravan of Courage, Battle for Endor. And then Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi. Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And like we just said, next up here, come out in May, I believe, next month already. Solo, A Star Wars Story, is getting released. And then...
what are they going to do for him? How is he going to, like, look?
Well, they got a different guy playing him. It's going to be him a lot younger. And chronologically, I think it's going to fit in between Episode 3 and Rogue One. So I think it's going to be after the events of Revenge of the Sith and then before Rogue One. Because Rogue One leads right into A New Hope. So that's why I think it's got to be before
minute
Rogue
after,
One
like
because
literally a minute
Solo's
after.
younger. It basically just continues right into A New Hope. So that's why I'm saying Solo's got to be right before the events of Rogue One, or sometime before anyway. But
And then what's
of
going to be
course,
between Solo and... They should make like a movie of just the people walking to Leia.
what do you mean?
For like a new movie between Rogue One and New Hope, like just like 5 seconds long.
Goofball. And then technically, like, we did miss one movie. You know, we missed the only animated film, The Clone Wars, which fits in between
special.
2 and 3, and then of course the holiday special, whatever the hell that fits in. I think that's after Return of the Jedi. I think I don't know, but either way, it's been a long, amazing movie marathon. We had so much fun. We started Friday night, and here it is Sunday night, and we're finally done. All right, everybody. Well, that'll wrap it up. And I want to thank my son Dallas for joining me for a movie marathon. He's the first person to do a marathon with me since other than my sister and Phelan and Jess. So appreciate it, buddy. You made it all the way through. We kick ass. 11 movies. Wow.
Hey guys, please subscribe to my channel.
Yep, subscribe to DS Gaming 7. Link will be down in the description as usual.
Already at 30.
He's at 30. Let's get him. Let's get him up to 100. Come on, let's do it. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Just hit that like button right down below. Drop me a comment. Let me know what your guys' favorite Star Wars movies are, how you rank them. And share the video around. Subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.